Alfred here. Welcome to the Godcast podcast once again, and I hope all have been well. Today's topic will be on your intuition, your instincts. The thing here is to really try and as much as you can to trust more of your intuition. Your intuition is more of your innate ability to understand things. Otherwise, you wouldn't have understood things that you really have not been taught or haven't learned it, at least consciously. They reveal to you or are revealed to you through your intuition. This can be seen usually through women. Women are very, very good at using their intuition. Obviously, biology has given or granted women this ability because they do not, they have less, or they are not much more able to protect or defend themselves, maybe from predators or the sort. So the intuition really helps them in this manner. Also, their intuition or their instincts also helps them in when after bearing children, or when rearing children, and to instinctively or intuit on their health. So this way they're able to better serve the children they're taking care of. But as for us, as we're in our journey to the God version of ourselves, and we all know that our God version, the God version of each one of us, lays deep inside, and for it to manifest, we have to draw it out. This comes with the fact that we have also to use more of our intuition, and it's more of it's like a muscle. It grows with time. It grows each time you use your intuition to try and cipher a few things, to try and understand your environment more, to understand your situation, to understand the people who surround you. Understanding all these situations I've talked about really means that you're going into a deeper understanding of things through your own lenses, through your experience in life, through what you know. But you are now trying your level best to filter out the teachings of others or the knowledge of others, and using your situation to navigate the environment, to understand better the people that surround you, and to try and predict what danger or what effect these people can have on you, so that you better protect yourself, so that you can better even get better situation. So your intuition best can do this, and the more you use it, the more intuitive you become. And one thing about being very much intuitive, you do not become more of a robot. You're not robotic, so you become different, which means you will not be boring. You really won't be doing the same things over and over, or even try and do the average thing. And the more you do this, like I said, the more you're drawing out the God version of you, the more you are becoming the best of yourself, the better you are becoming, because the God version of you is deep inside, like I said, and the intuition you use will draw this out. Okay, now you would have to really, really trust your intuition more often than not. You will get it wrong a few times, especially at the beginning, right? You get a lot of things wrong, but as you continue on your journey, you continue using your instinct over and over, even after getting a lot of it wrong. And just like any sort of learning experience, you will get better at using it. Another big advantage to using your intuition is the fact that not too many people will be able to figure you out. You won't be very before I did say, you won't be predictable. So people will find you very much mystical or complex in a way, because it's not easy to figure you out. And as a man, as you grow in your godly self, in your God version, people do not have to understand you, especially people who do not understand your path. Until you manifest yourself, then people will start understanding, or if they want to, because as long as you are growing in yourself, as long as you're growing, developing, people will always have a different perspective of you, because they're only seeing you through their own lenses. They're seeing you through their own eyes, in which at most of the time it's more of who you are and not what you are becoming. And so they want to put you in a box in a way that you should be always who you are. And as you grow each and every day, developing, changing, evolving, manifesting, people will be resisting this, especially those who are not willing to change themselves. They do not want to see you change, because you changing, you evolving, that goes against their own instincts. In fact, it does not go against their instincts. It enhances their instincts. Their instincts tells them that they themselves have to change. They themselves have to grow into their godly version. But because they are so much invested in some of their ways, they are so much invested in their own sort of world, that within the bubble of their world, they depress or suppress this intuition. They suppress these instincts of growing, of evolving, and they continue to do the same thing. They continue to be in the same place. As you develop yourself, ignore such people, and that should be an instinct. You should develop an intuition to this. But as you grow, this sort of intuition will tell you that there's such and such of people who really do not favor or want you to develop. So it's okay to really, really try and use your intuition to know and filter out those who deserve to be with you at that moment of your development. Develop such intuition. Not everyone will be your friend. Some will try and act as your friend, but in reality, they just want to see how far you will go, and try to really take advantage of what you are going to gain as you develop your godly self ultimately. So take heed of such, but at the same time develop the intuition of knowing what exactly what is bound to happen, what are the likelihood of or the chances of anything that you've encountered before. Because as you develop your godly self, the tests do not go away. You're still gonna be tested, obviously. You can go into your higher version, your higher self. This could be tantamount to different level of your consciousness. So you will be tested on this sort of thing, and this is why I'm into you developing your intuition, because tests do not fade away. Tests will always be there. Tests do not really go away. Times each and every day you get tested. And the best part of developing your intuition is that as you get tested, you register this into your subconscious, and then you can draw this as like a bank of your memory, from the bank of your memory, because now it's intuitive, it's within you, it's part of you. How you use it now is really up to you, but your intuition, your instincts are what will guide you. These are what will guide you through your mission or your vision of being the godly version of yourself. All this sums up. It sums up as you grow older, as you register every single thing into your memory, making sure you get ready for what is coming, because more or less you tend to meet the same people or attract the same sort of people, at least from your past. And no, I'm not talking about past friends, but I'm talking about kind of the same sort of I don't want to use the word spirit, but let me just say the sort of spirits that you've encountered earlier on, because you attract who you are, and as you develop and you want to go into a higher conscious, if you feel like you're only getting the very same people who you're trying to avoid, who you're trying not to attract, then you're still not using your intuition correctly. Because at this time you need to know that you have to separate yourself from these sort of people in order to attract the new, or the sort of people you know that you can really associate with, the sort of you can resonate with. And this will only come through using that your intuition better. Like everything else, every other power, because you develop this intuitive power, people will want to take advantage of you. But this is one superpower that at least you can use to really protect yourself, to preserve your nature. So your intuitive nature is something that should always be on your mind. Do not take it for granted. taking this for granted and only using your intellect, or just using your own your own knowledge, that knowing things, that using just the simple knowledge that you have, or the information that you have, will not really help in the long run, especially when you're unable to understand a new situation you are in. Sometimes you really now need to draw that intuition, so it helps you. Mere knowledge won't of a situation, at least, won't really help you at times. So work on those intuitions, use them more, trust them more. You will get them wrong at first, because like any power, like any knowledge, it has to be used constantly in order to really be much more innate, and really be so you can really be able to use it better. The more you use it, the more you have that ability to draw on it and use it to your advantage. That will be all for today. This has been Alfred once again, saying use your intuition more, develop your intuition, trust that you will manifest, trust that you will be the godly version of yourself, trust the God version is within you and it wants to manifest through your intuitive powers, and eventually it will serve you. Thank you once again, and peace to the God.